Ralf Gums' new album. 2019 and Ralf Gums has decided to bless us with yet another studio album. I'm going to be doing a review of that album today, so let's get started. I have it here with me. This is the cover. Cover is pretty decent, classy, you know, it's grey. At the back it's yellow with a touch of blue and white, so no adverts inside. There are no adverts inside, you know. Before they used to, like, maybe at the back show you the other available albums from maybe Gogo Music or House Africa or another label, you know. So there's none of that here, but basically what you're getting is a headshot of Ralf Gums on the cover. The album is titled Progressions. I think on the cover Kabelo and Anika did a great job, so shout out to them. Great work, guys. And now let's move over to the music. Alright guys, if I told you this album was crap and stuff like that, call me a liar any day. If I said this album sucked, I'll be a liar, because the music is pretty good on this album. I listened to it for, like, I think the entire weekend. In terms of the music, the album is pretty good. He features Monique Bingham, there's Portia Monique, there's Joseph Jr. on it, there's Paul Randolph, there's Monique Bingham. I actually wanted to save her for last, but there's also Ayanda Chia on the album, who I found out about actually on on Sir LSG's album. That's where I started to notice Ayanda Chia. So she's also on the album, and Kafele also, he's on the album. So I think we have a gist now of the people Ralf Gums enjoys or works productively with. Monique, Kafele, Portia. Okay, Ayanda Chia, the tracks on the album with Ayanda are beautiful. A new feel, a new taste. Now, if you have In My City and you listen to In the City with Hugh Masekela, the elements on that song are actually carried out in this album. So this album actually feels like an extension of In My City. If you pay close attention to the elements and the style of the music in My City, you'll notice that a lot of the elements are also incorporated in the new album. Now, I'm not saying it's the same. There's no way that it's the same. This is a good album on its own. In My City is a good album in its own right. I've also noticed that Ralf Gums does an experimental track on all his albums. Well, the past two albums, including this one. Guys, please listen to Repeat with Paul Randolph. Listen to what Evert van die Kerk is doing on the violin. So there's a violin in the song, like a violin on the song. The way I hear it, it's a violin. It's an actual live violin. The track is a broken beat. Well, we call it broken beat, but it's not a 4/4 beat, you know. The vocals are out of this world. The violin is crazy, you know. So it's an experimental track, because in house music we are not really used to that, you know. 4/4 is like the standard thing, you know. 4/4, maybe use toms just to create, you know, something different. But here, like, it's the drumming, the percussion, everything just feels different, and the track is pretty good. Take that at least from the album. Do something that you don't usually do. That's what I took from the album also. Do what you do and do what you don't do, you know. Step out of your comfort zone for a second. I think you'll grow in that way, you know. So the album is pretty good, guys. I think for every house music listener, get this album, guys. It's a very good album. It's musical. It's also radio friendly. It's deep house. So it's a very good album. I'll urge you to go and get it. Sure, gents, that brings us to the end of this video. The comments are open to you all. If you want to add something, say something, mention somebody, the comments are open for you. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos to come. Thanks Ralf Gums for the beautiful album. We appreciate you, man. Sure, gents.